Call in my spirit guides, archangels, and ancestors. Call in Chiron, our healing comet. I ask you to bring your healing energy in for the collective and the wounded warriors who are just having those late night sleep troubles and just need to be cleansed. Let me grab that for you, collective. Something is definitely holding on. There we go. Let's break that up. Break up that congestion. And let me help you sleep. Rest easy and find answers to those questions, and just put a silence to those voices that are just trying to harm you, that are trying to have you in that overthinking state. Let's just cleanse that right off. There we go. Wonderful. And just to make sure your angels are next to you and are with you. Wonderful. All right, let's begin. Let's do this late night energy reading because I, myself, can't sleep either. And I felt drawn by Chiron to do another Wounded Warrior Healing Collective message for those who are on that divine spiritual path and who just need to rest those voices in your head. Find the answers to questions. Take a deep breath of spiritual life, of finding that essence again. I have been channeling a lot of wounded warriors lately, and y'all need that breath of universal light right now and divine healing, because, Lord, some of us have been putting up fights in that survival state. It's done a lot to you, I see, I can feel. So allow me to transmute that energy. Please come into my tavern, set your gear down, and rest easy, my soldier, because it is time to take a break. It is time for healing. It is time to have understanding. There's so many beautiful warriors out there sent here to help us. You know, we need our warriors. The strong will protect the sweet. What in the world is going on? I had to stop and ask Spirit for a second what they wanted me to do. And they said yes to keeping those. All right, spirits. Anything else? My Chiron, oh Chiron. Bring in that divine healing during this time. That was a lot. King of Cups on the bottom, though. I do love a good King of Cup. Holy Lord of mercy, this was a lot more than I expected, or at least seen at the time. I feel like, okay, so another thing that I want to talk about with you guys is card placement is very important. You know why they have a card spread for a reason, guys? It helps you take your energy, put it and break it up, and to read it. And like I said, it's a life path. Every spread, every deck, every card represents a stepping stone for your foot, for your energy. So that is why card placement is very important. Sorry, side note. So what do we have here, guys? We have a Seven of Cups reversed with the Eight of Wands reversed. We have a lot of guilt here, guys. I'm sensing a lot of guilt, a lot of shame, a lot of low vibrational energies, and just that residue of light energy that is trying to come out. I can feel it. Let's try to take a deep breath, guys, and push it out. Push out that light energy and bring in that healing. It feels so, you know, that darkness feels so strong. It wants to hold on to us, but it cannot any longer. It is time for that healing, and you are taking those steps, guys. You are doing what is necessary. Spirit is instructing me that it is time to let go of what is weighing you down, that past. For those who feel as though they don't deserve forgiveness, or as though their actions were wrong, or they're unforgivable, God in Spirit is instructing me to let you know that sadly that was a part of the game that we have played, that we have dealt. And it is good that you feel this way, that you feel like this because you do have those empathies, and you do have the, you know, human emotions. You are not overwhelmed with darkness, and that you needed to feel like this, guys. You needed to feel like this so that you could be a better person, that you can tap into that human soul and consciousness and know right from wrong, true justice, and truly hold that warrior mentality inside of you, that honorably, you know, spirit, that true bringer of justice and light. You had to go through that dark time of humanity to understand everything that you understand, and that and yeah, it was a lot on you. It was very precedenting. It looks as though with the Six of Swords reverse, you've lost your way a little bit. Let's see here. You have lost your way a little bit, but it does look as though that you're wanting to start anew. You're doing deep reflections inward right now, and you're trying to make sense of it all. Spirit is instructing me and guiding me to let you know that if you are feeling these heavy emotions, such as, you know, shame, guilt, and just that trauma, Spirit is instructing me to inform you to go out and make a change, then to donate, to advocate for people, to find ways to help your community and the communities around you that are impacted. Hawaii needs our help right now, guys. That is a great place to start. If you are trying to heal, let's help them heal as well, because that's all what Chiron is about, is we heal through healing others, through healing our community, through tapping into that empathetic nature and allowing Spirit to fully heal our body through our heart chakra and regenerate us. Let's see here. Six of Wands, the World reversed, Ten of Cups reversed. You are being led through a dark night of the soul. I can very much see that right now. Glory. You had glory in the victory that you were doing, you know, and that's a good thing. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what led you. That's what guided you. You thought you were on that victorious path, and it turned out to not be what you expected it to be. The World reversed with the Ten of Cups reversed. This has put you in great turmoil. It made you see things more clearly and what was really going on. But like I said, guys, you were sent here to do that, to make that change and feel that way, because that energy is what's going to change us. That is what's going to change the dynamics of everything, is that you had to do that, experience that, feel the way that you do, so that you can push that energy out there to other people and make that change consciously and connectively. Right now, the High Priestess is in reversed with the Knight of Cups beside her. For those who are lavishing in the luxuries, that will crumble. You know, that will fail. The High Priestess in reverse is just talking about the disorder and the chaos and the ruins that, you know, those people have put upon others, and have tried to just dance away as if there is no justice there. There's no way they'll get caught, or That is a very dark energy, but that is okay. Let's transmute it. Let's break it down and process it, guys, together. So, yeah, you were led astray. I can see this through your, you know, the morals that you had established and came here with that warrior mentality. You were put in an illusion, guys. You were, you know, given a false sense of reality, and it has changed you and your dynamic. It woke you up essentially, but you were meant to go through that. Some energies, guys, are dark. Feminine energy is also dark. So sometimes we have to go through this so that we can see who, you know, touch into our empathy and really become the humans that we're supposed to be. You know, the mother wants you to experience this dark night of the soul, but wants you to know that you are not alone right now, that she needed you to go through this so that you could wake up and feel these emotions and want to impact and change other warriors to make better decisions and to not act in a place of, you know, greed and selfishness, and to look out for those signs as well, and to flag those people in your mind so that other people can pick up on these cues from them and flag them, so that eventually they can't gain power. People don't want to work with them when they see those flags up, right? So the High Priestess in reverse, guys. Now you have the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups sitting on their throne. Now, this gives me a little bit of 50-50 energy. The King of Cups is definitely like wanting you to know that it's okay. But the Knight of Cups is really showing rowdiness. And then look at that. There's a rat in the midst, guys. That is that ratful, snake-like energy. That is someone who wants you to give in to all your temptations and just numb the pain and not realize your true potential and what you're meant to be. They want you to be overran, which knock that energy out. Yeah, Libra and Mars is coming through. They don't want you to see them in the little, do you see that? They don't want you to see them in the grass. They want you to continue to sit on your high horse, drink your wine, and not think that you've done anything wrong, or just to ignore it, to numb it. Guys, that's not what Spirit wants you to do. Spirit wants you to make that change on true justice. The King of Cups is truly sending you that. Look at you. Is that Saturn in the background? Ooh, Saturn in the background. They want you to, the King of Cups really wants you to, you know, realize, like, one, it's okay, it happens, not to give in to temptations, and that you were meant to go through this so that you can awaken, so that you can go through that dark night of the soul, so that you can understand truth, justice, what's wrong, what's right, and how we should be better collectively and as a whole. Let's see here, guys. I want to do a little bit more here because I just feel so uncertain, and our path is just getting started with this one. All right, Spirit, I call upon you, Chiron, to help me transmute the message for my wounded warriors and how to better process these emotions, these feelings, this uncertainty. How else should we proceed, Spirit? How should I instruct? Give me the words, the wisdom. Don't allow any negative vibes to come through. Just a little more. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Chiron, for establishing that peace and tranquility, bringing in the lights. Help me to help the collective. Help me to heal the collective. Help me to find the right life path for our wounded warriors. Yeah, you've been entangled in a web of lies, and you were led by rats. You know, you were given false instructions, guys. That is why Spirit is not mad at you. That is why all is forgiven. You were led astray by falseness. Now, granted, you know, there's always, like, you know, you need to do better, but that's okay. Spirit wants you to know that this is how you do better. You recognize it, you see those steps, you heal from them, and you make sure we don't repeat them. Spirit is wanting you to know that it's going to be okay. We just have to get through this dark night, this dark night of the soul, and come out as, you know, better guides, better warriors. Right now the Hanged Man is showing up. That's my kitty. Yeah, you feel trapped. You don't know. You feel very pulled towards just the persuasion of that dark energy, or what is wrong and what is right. Because, I mean, your guilt is very strong, and it can make you question your morals. It really can. But at the end of the day, guys, we have to choose our morals. We have to choose that part of ourselves that connect to not only the earth, but to the Father and our mother and to our Father, and truly be better for us as humans, because we are all family and we're here together on earth, right? So we got to take care of it. With the Hangman, though, you will be broken from those chains, guys. You will be. That was weird. Look at that. 3 of Pentacles. Once you start stepping out, once you start speaking out, once you start showing that you care and that you want to heal, those chains will be broken, guys. You see how they're back there, those chains? You're working on breaking them, and you're almost there, guys. Just keep moving forward to that light energy, not just numbing the pain, but really doing that inner work and tapping into spirit and fighting those demons, because the devil's a liar, guys. The devil is a liar and will try to use fear to keep you in that corner, but it's because they're afraid of you. They're afraid of your power that you hold within inside you, and that if you get free, they do not have your energy to leech off of, to come into our realms. They are powerless, and they will eventually just get casted back down into the underworld, where that door will be closed, because they can't come through us, through our chakras, through our kundalini anymore, because we've healed it. We've locked it, wrapped in key. Look at this. Spirit don't want me to speak. That felt weird. Let me see here. I'm gonna pull a little bit more, because I know that there's a few more steps in our path here. What is it that I need to let the collective know to heal? Help me heal my wounded warrior friends. Alright, Chiron, I ask of thee. There are a few more steps to take to help ease the minds of these warriors sent here with questions, and I can still feel them questions, wondering why, wanting the answers that you need, but they're right there. We're so close. Jeez, and 1:12 in the morning. Let's see here. What's underneath the deck? King of Wands. Oh, Lord. I'm trying to figure out what planet was behind him. The Star, guys. The Star. The Knight of Swords. 2 of Cups reversed. 4 of Wands reversed. Oh, the Lovers. And that's not reversed. The Tower, guys. The Tower. Let me see here. Yeah, you've definitely gone through a dark night of the soul, guys. A lot of kings here. Definitely channeling that Emperor energy for sure. But looks as though your that feminine energy is coming through. And that's what we need. That is what we need. I'm trying to pull that energy back out and bring in that collective healing through this, because yeah, it's time to sit on your throne and cast away these illusions once and for all, and really find yourself. You've been tested, and you've had some you've had some pretty dark thoughts, and I can see that those war demons can really make you go through a lot. And I've never experienced one other than secondhand from my mother, but I do know that they're strong and they can hold on to you, especially because you felt like you've done wrong and that you know, just slain innocence. And that's the exact opposite of what warriors are meant to do. And that is what we need, guys. We did need that empathetic energy to wake up inside of us. So don't give up. Keep marching forward and finding that yourself in this, and collectively changing, helping to change your other warriors out there that aren't there yet, that are still in the hands of, you know, addictions and those struggles, because they'll hold on to you. Let's see here. The Tower. You were forced out, man. You woke up quick. That's very intense. You woke up very quickly to what was going on, and you had to leave, and you don't regret it. You don't, but you definitely feel that guilt. You're finding that self-love, though, if not, you know, the love of a partner, and that is very beautiful. Don't get wrapped up in that sexual kinetic energy, though. Spirit is saying that this love is meant to heal your heart chakra. Sex addiction is real too. That's something else that we need to discuss, because that will put you in a Two of Cups real quick, and then you'll just be right back to addictions. Four of Wands as well is talking about casting out those illusions. We need to create that family life for everyone around us, and not just inside of your own head and what you feel, but we need to find peace and harmony in a family setting. And even if that means, you know, breaking traditional norms, that's what we have to do, so that we can actually create a better family health dynamic for our next generation to come. Really talking about the disharmony in your family life as well. So if you have children, or if you're just very distant with your traditional family, Spirit is saying that you need to really, you know, take some time with your children, with your wife, with your husband, and just spend time with them. There's a lot of disharmony there. Those demons are creating problems inside the home as well, I see. And that's what they do. They get in there and they break it real easily. So Spirit is saying to respark that flame, that passion of love though, and to pour out that disharmony, that disconnect, and truly tap into your heart chakra and sense and use that empathy, that newfound empathy, to create that love dynamic, so that you can put it into your child, carry it on into your children, so that you can distill that honorable, you know, that good nature into your children, so that these types of situations don't happen again. That's what you need to start fighting for, guys. That is what the King of Swords is representing, fighting for. Look at Uranus in the background. You need to start fighting for, you know, a better home life as well, guys. Making sure that you are taking care of your loved ones, not just physically, but emotionally as well, guys. You know, keep core memory moments, and making sure that your children genuinely have these good morals is very important. And even if it's, you don't have a family, just your friends are family too. And if they don't want that, you know, type of energy, they don't want that type of, you know, empathy, then you can only simply pray for them, and then, you know, cut them off. Go find and surround yourself with people who are on that healing journey with you as well, who have that understanding. Look for spiritual teachers. They are very great. You know, dive deep into yourself. You know, astrology is a good place to start for those who like it. I love it. I'm sorry, but I don't we don't accept, I don't believe in astrology here because I don't believe in credit scores, but here they are existing. So, you know, the star, guys, she is instructing you to dump out all of that bad energy, guys. Dump out that bad energy and rebuild anew. Okay, yes, there's a lot of guilt coming through, but Spirit is really saying that you needed to face these demons so that we could see them clearly, so that God can fight them properly, and use your empathy to help heal the collective, to help march them towards a better life for us as a society, so that you can sit on your proper throne, and that we are not just living in a life of delusion and illusion, but we're living in a life of honorability and, you know, compassion and truth, justice, and the light, the star. You know, Aquarius is really trying to shine through right now and cast out that old Piscean energy, and that's where we're in the midst of, guys. That's why it's so rough, because, you know, Pisces waters be really murky and very chaotic, and Aquarius is here to clean up that murk and pour in anew. So we're cleaning up that murk and filtering it, and, you know, doing something with everything that has been that ecosystem that has been built of just illusion. We're doing something with it. We're creating it. We're transmutating it into something actually productive and functionable for our society. So allow Aquarius to work through you, pour out those emotions that you feel, and allow Spirit to pour in a better life for you, a better morality and divine healing, so that you can help to lead others, so that you can guide others, and that we can truly heal and understand each other. And that's all I have for you guys.